Is Nicholas Erickson, and I am here to do the flipped classroom presentation. My project is called My Healthy Diet, and the learning objective is for have students answer this primary question: how can I stay healthy in the 21st century with diet and exercise? So for this portion of the project, we're going to stick primarily towards the dietary portion, although will eventually cover some of the kinetic or physical attributes. We're going to just start with just a brief overview of exactly what we're going to be doing. So this is the class website. If you scroll to the bottom, you can find out what we're going to do to get us all warmed up, thinking about the question. What we're going to do is we're going to watch the movie Super Size Me, which is a documentary that came out pretty long time ago, actually. It was from 2004, it says. So, it's available on YouTube. I included a link down there. Get a quick, you know, snippet of exactly what is going on. So this will give you a source. Again, I think it might be on Netflix too.
185 and a half. We'll go through the cardiovascular assessment, and then I'll be able to calculate how much oxygen your muscles can utilize. And that's
so this documentary came out. It was really controversial. It's not necessarily entirely accurate, but it is a great way to start the conversation about diet and exercise and what factors actually contribute to the morbidities that we're experiencing. Um, we go to the Back to the Classroom website. We've got a questionnaire that you guys are going to be filling out. Each of these are set up like this. You can just type in a short answer below. Um, we're going to be doing this and discussing this in class, but if you wanted to get a head start or if you miss class, this will be a wonderful way to access the resource. We talk about a lot of just generic information from the video, but also some of those questions should get you thinking in that big picture of how we can stay healthy. The nature of the class or the ending product is you're going to be doing a group project and we're going to be discussing or you're going to be presenting and educating the class on a specific morbidity. Now, an example of a morbidity would be heart disease or diabetes. Even obesity can be used as a specific morbidity because it is one of those things that contributes to people having to dying, basically. So, but one of the things is that in the 21st century, we have this obesity epidemic in the United States, and so that epidemic is coming down closer to children's or kids' age. And so the idea behind this project is so that you as a kid can realize that, for instance, one of the reasons why we're doing Super Size Me is because McDonald's is um, it advertises towards children. It uses kids as their main target. So that would be you. So it is applicable to your life right now. There's going to be research and inquiry involved with this project. You guys are going to have to answer questions that are involving trying to stay healthy. And here are a couple resources that I dug up that I liked personally. Um, this one, Food Strikes Back, is from Michael Pollan. He actually is a famous author talking about food. His main focus on is on food, but he also talks about health in general. What he does give a good idea is exactly what influences what we eat today as Americans. So a lot of people aren't necessarily sure why they get offered the food they're offered, what contributes or why we're eating what we're eating. But Paulin is an uh, absolute brilliant author at trying to explain and dissect exactly why we're eating what we're eating, and what we're eating is half of the problem. Actually, I like the sources that I provide to be like jump off points. So it says 8 years ago this month I published in these pages an open letter to the next president, Barack Obama. So this was um, from October, and so I actually clicked on it and found the open letter that he wrote to the president, um, spending on healthcare. So either way, it's again, the Michael Pollan website can be used in a variety of ways. You can check out his books. You can see where, if you want to actually see him, I believe you can see him in the Bay Area. You can go and see a presentation by him. So that's another fun source. Again, I had listed a YouTube link down here. I like YouTube for a lot of things. It is kind of a fun source of information to use, so I decided to include some a YouTube about diabetes control and foods that can help with diabetes control. So I've now hit on diabetes. Have we touched on obesity? I think we did some stuff in heart disease already. So these sources can give you information that can answer some of the questions that you're going to be presenting to the class on how you can stay healthy in the 21st century. So I think that this project is important because you're going to be having to collaborate with your classmates to create a presentation that is professional, that is going to talk about a complex topic, and it's going to explain it, how we can take the tools that you might have presented in your presentation and use them in our lifestyle to stay healthy. um, you've got to both read and listen to information, synthesize it, and then use it to answer questions. It is a big creature, this obesity epidemic, and staying healthy with diet and exercise. So there's going to be some critical thinking involved. And my favorite is that you have to get creative about solving these problems. You're going to have to look at exactly what can be used and what will be used and what's the best way that you can stay healthy. And then you're going to present that information to the class, and you're going to argue and explain how you can use the tools that you're going to present to us to stay healthy and to stay free of the morbidity that you are assigned to dissect. So that is my healthy diet, and I would like to thank you